Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Michelle with Michelle Crochets in Kansas. Welcome. I wanted to show you, I've tried on my top. It's still a little shorter than I want it. So I've got a few more rounds to do on my top. So this is what I'm working on, is my top. That's what I've got. Let's see here. I'm doing crisscrosses. I figured Saturday is a good day to be live. I'll get more people this way. But I don't know. Nobody's here yet. I've got two people. No. Please let me know how you're doing. Who's here? Good. Hello, Sarah. How are you? How are you, Sarah? Sarah said, just got done watching the replay from this morning. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. My husband had a funeral to go to today. Uh-oh, Sarah, you're not doing very well on your yarn band. It's a fellow Mason. He was up in years. I don't know him, so other than seeing him at the desk behind the counter. So I didn't go. Your father just ordered you another $200 worth of yarn. Wow. Well, gifts are a different matter altogether. I don't consider that being part of ruining my yarn ban. My yarn ban is I'm not going out and buying it. But if someone else gets it for you, that's a whole different story. But that's good. Provided you use what you have to make stuff. Okay? If people send me gifts of yarn, that doesn't mean I'm failing in my yarn ban. It just means that other people are buying me the yarn, so that's not me actively going out and getting it. I just don't want to spend money on yarn right now. Three more blankets, 4 more shawls. I've been queuing up through my stash, so I needed to replenish. LOL. Okay, you are paying your dad back, so you're breaking the ban. I'm gonna use up what I've got. I'm not gonna try to replenish it because I don't hardly have room for the yarn that I do have. Hello, Timmy. How are you? Or Tink. I don't know. Tink. How are you? Tell me how Timmy is. What's going on? So glad you're here. Are you still over at Timmy's? Sarah says, help, Tink. I mean, hello. I was going to say, what are you asking Tink help for?
I'm working on my sweater. I got it for the somebody. I have to wait for tomorrow's instructions for the head. But I have the Sarah says I'm working on the bag a day iris and bloom blanket for my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. Wow. What's LOL, Tink? I've got the body done of the bunny. And these are the legs. I've got 2 ears. This is one ear, the other ear is just like it. And 2 arms, the other one is just like that one. I gotta wait for the directions for the head for the rest of it. Timmy's been posting. Oh, Timmy. No walker yet. Tripped over a cord. Wow. Timmy, you need a walker to get around your house too. Not just outside, but for you around the house. Hello, Mumsy. How are you? Please don't forget the thumbs up. I'm working on my top again because I can't work on the bunny anymore until tomorrow. Hello, Tina. How are you? Is Timmy on here too? Timmy needs the walker at home. Sarah says, hello, Tina and Mumsy. I'm back to working on my top, my sweater. I don't even know how I'll do on the sleeves, but all right. Well, I finished this round. This is my 3rd round since I tried it on. Tink says, hi, Tina, Mumsy, it's Tink. I'm still at Timmy's house. So is Timmy hearing what I'm saying? Tink says, yes, Timmy, and I watched the replay from this morning. All right, cool. Thank you. Mumsy said, hello, Sarah, Tina, Timmy, Tink.
And of course, our lovely Michelle. Is that everyone here right now? Hope so. Please give me a thumbs up. Timmy, I want you to be careful. Call me later. Or do you want me to call you? Tink says also sad but happy he's going to the Lord. I hope so. I don't know. I don't know him that well. Mumsy says, I missed it. What's happening? Oh, my husband went to a funeral for a fellow Mason who was up in years. I don't know him very well, so I didn't go. Timmy hears Michelle, and etc. All right. Hello, Samantha. How are you? Tink says hi to Samantha. Tina said hi to Samantha. Samantha's dropping her link. Awesome. I think everybody here knows you, Samantha. Mumsy says, hi, Samantha. My channel doesn't grow very quickly, Samantha, so it's always the same people in my chats. Tink says, Casey had another friend from the Masons pass away, so Casey is at the funeral. Yep. I didn't know him, so I didn't go. The Masons, they, whoever can attends funerals for others there. Tina's asking, how's your bunny coming, Samantha? Mumsy says, talking about a channel growing. We just hit 100 and a couple. So excited. All right. How exciting. So I figured I could work on this while I'm waiting for the next bunny part to come along. Now to see if they stick. As I see, we lost one already. Yeah, that happens, Mumsy. Tink says, that's so cool, Mumsy. Yep, that is cool. Thank you for shouting me out, everyone. Good morning, Doretha. How are you? Tink says, Mumsy, drop your link, please. Doretha says, hello, Michelle and Chad. I'm watching the ads. Thank you. And Mumsy is dropping her link. Wonderful. Tina says, hi to Doretha. I'm working on my sweater because this is how my body turned out, Tina. And these are the legs with the blue shoes. And I've got 2 arms that look like this and 2 ears that look like this. And the body. So I'm waiting for the head. Hi, Carol. How are you? This is part of my sun bunny, Carol. That will be so cute. Tink says, hi, Doretha. It's Tink. Timmy is listening in. All right. And Doretha says, hi to Tina. Tina says it will be cute. I sure hope so. With his blue suede shoes. Tina says hi to Carol. Mumsy says hello, Doretha and Carol. So what have you been working on, Carol? And Tina got a new grandson yesterday. Yay, Tina, congratulations. Carol says, congratulations, Tina. Tink is asking, can all of you drop your link for me, please? All right. Mumsy says, so many days lately, I wish I was more advanced to have a cozy shawl to cuddle in. Oh, you'll get there, Mumsy. Carol says, I just got done playing Uno with my grandson. Oh, wow, that's great. Doretha says, congratulations, Tina, on so much new sweetness. There we go. And Carol's dropping her link. Tink says, no, Timmy tripped over a cord and it jangled her existing injury. Wow. Poor Timmy. Is there any way you guys can get her a walker today? Tina says if we comment we are in the ads, we can see chat during them, but we cannot hear you, Michelle, till they are over. Aha, I did not know that. Sarah says, hello, Carol, Butterroll, and Samantha. And Sarah dropped her link. Tina says, thank you, and drop. Doretha says, I'm sorry, Timmy, I'll be praying with you. Thank you. And Mumsy says, went out and came back since you want links. Here's another link of mine. This is Mumsy. All right, and Mumsy dropped her link. Awesome. Tink says, okay, thank you. And Doretha is dropping her link. Wonderful. So until I get the head directions for the head of the sun bunny, I'm going to be working on my top, my sweater. Tink says, thank you all so much. Doretha says, I'm going on my tablet so I can make sure I have all of the links. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Yes, and thank you for sharing me out, everyone. My daughter is due at the end of May. She doesn't want people there until a month after the baby's born. Doretha says, okay. Tink says, yes, my tablet doesn't work. That stinks. Did Timmy get her new phone yet? Timmy's phone doesn't work yet. Okay. Tink says, Michelle, I may stay the same people, but we all love you and your channel. I am so thrilled. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I'm myself on this channel and people like me. Imagine that. I forget what show that was coming from, but somebody said something like that, and gosh darn it, people like me. That's what I was thinking of. So thank you. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Oh, thank you, Doretha. Doretha says, we love you, Michelle. Thank you. Wow. I'm making more yogurt because I'm almost out. I tell her she is hurting your feelings and making you sad. This is your first grandchild and it is a very big deal to you. Tell her that's why you had children, so someday you would be blessed again. If she wants to fight her way through the first month without help from her mother, so be it. It's kind of the way I'm thinking of it right now. She may change her tune like when she gets home from the hospital. I didn't realize how much work this would be. Mom, help. When I can get there. not like you live next door. I'll respect her wishes. And I'll hug and love on the baby when I get to. Mumsy says, I can't imagine I'm still a mama baby. My mom is one of my best friends. Wonderful. Tina says, I told my son I was sad, feeling like I wasn't wanted. My daughter-in-law didn't want anyone around either. I didn't get to see him long, but I was able to see him. That is awesome. Sarah says, I needed my mother through the entire ordeal. The first night I freaked out because he was sweating. I had him in jammies, bathrobe, and blanket. She said, well, yeah, Sarah, he's hot. Mumsy said, but we all are very different and operate differently. Yep. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Tink says, Tina, Timmy's crocheting on her shawl while I'm chatting with all of you. And Tina says, I have a feeling my daughter told him I was a little upset not being invited there. Probably. Tina says, hi, Kathy. Well, she doesn't want to go to a hospital. I was so freaked out about it. I wanted to make sure nothing, what if something went wrong? I wanted to be at a hospital to have the baby. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Tina and Sarah say hi to Lydia. Lydia says hi to Tina. Hi, Kathy. It's Tink at Tammy's house. Doretha says, Lydia, hi. Lydia says, hi, Sarah. Hi, Don. How are you? Lydia says, hi, Doretha. Mumsy says, I never went to a hospital. And neither did my mom. I would need like a hospital. Lydia says hi to Dawn. Kathy says hello, everyone. Mumsy says hello, Dawn. Doretha says Dozer, hi. Tina says hi, Dawn. Not like a hospital for delivery. Dawn says hello, everyone. Glad to see you all. And Mumsy says hi to Lydia. I hope you're all doing well. I'm working on my top because I have to wait for the bunny head pattern. Lydia says, I'm crocheting before I have to go to work. What time do you go to work, Lydia? Kathy says, I had to have my babies in the hospital. Yeah, I did, because I was worried. I had to be induced with both of them. Mumsy says, sorry if I missed anybody. Hello, all. Tink says, Timmy said that when she had her baby, she was already trained because of babysitting and helping with her niece at the age of 14. And Lydia says, hello, who said hi to me. I have to be at work at 2 till close. What time do they close, Lydia? They close at 8. Okay. 2 to 8. Tink says, hi, Dawn and Lydia. It's Tink at Timmy's house helping her. Wonderful. I'm so thrilled that you're there, Tink. Mumsy says, I probably was already trained also. I helped with my siblings and I helped my aunts often and was baby maid several times. I grew up with babies and children, being the oldest of 7 siblings and the third oldest of 70-something cousins. Wow. Lydia says, hi, Tink. I don't think I know you. Kathy says, are you living with Timmy now, Tink? Tink says, wow, Mumsy. No, she is not. Not that I know of. Tina says, I was at the hospital too. My daughter was born with the cord around her neck twice. My daughter had the cord around her neck twice too. If it had tightened, it could have been very bad. Being in the hospital, the monitor would have picked up trouble. Yep. Lydia says, hi, Mumsy. And Tink says, no, Lydia, I'm Timmy's friend. And Mumsy says, I don't know any different. I am truly blessed with family. Yep. Tina says, it could have been a bad situation. Yes, my daughter also had the cord wrapped around her neck twice. My mom saw the doctor, what he did right as she was coming out, and the cord was wrapped around her neck twice. He went like this twice to remove it from her neck. Lydia dropped her link. Tink says, no, Kathy, my house is getting renovated and Timmy needs my help. She fell last week. Mumsy says, my grandma was also one of my best friends. Oh, how sweet. Kathy says, my daughter had her cord wrapped around her neck one time, but she was in the birth canal, so I had to have a C-section. Wow. Kathy says, I'm glad y'all can help each other out like that. Yeah, thank goodness Tink lives near Timmy. Mumsy says, my babies had cord around their neck also. I forget right now how many of them, but the midwife said it's good I stopped pushing whenever she told me to, as that could have made a difference. Lydia says, I need more members. Well, congratulations. You got over 500, Lydia. That is amazing. That is awesome. I need more too. I want to get to 1,500, but I've got a ways to go. Mumsy says, oh, Kathy, that sounds traumatic. Oh, yes. What am I making? I'm making a sweater, Kathy. What did you do when you hit the 500 mark? Mumsy says, wow, congrats, Lydia. We are getting close to 100 and it's so exciting. Kathy says, oh, how nice. Thank you. Tina says, it's scary thinking about that happening. We thank God for helping them come into the world. Yep. And Aretha says, great job, Lydia. Mumsy says, yes, for sure, Tina. Kathy says, yes, Tina, we do. All right. So I'm hoping Tina can help me tomorrow with the tutorial, the directions for the head. Tink says, any giveaways? Tina says, I seen that, Lydia, but congratulations again. Lydia said, Tink and Timmy, I was very happy person. Thank you, everyone. What are you doing to celebrate, Lydia? Are you having a giveaway? That's what they're asking. The Head of the Sun Bunny by Mrs. C's Cottage. No giveaway yet. All right. Well, I hope your day goes well at work today. Tink says, so Lydia, you didn't do a giveaway then for the celebration? I guess not. Not everybody does giveaways. Lydia says, If I do, I will need help of your donations that will help. Hi, Luann. How are you? Hello, Michelle and everyone. Yay, I saw you on. I've been up chasing the shark vacuum to put him on his dock. Drop what, Kathy? Tink and Tink's link. Tink dropped her link. Dawn says, hi, Lulu. Luann says, hi, Dozer. Tink says, hi, Lulu. Kathy says, yarn workers. So if anyone interested to help, let me know. Normally, Lydia, it's your responsibility to give it stuff away. Of your stuff. Lydia says, hi, Luann. Tink says, oh, Lydia, drop your link again for Kathy. So Lydia typed drop. And I think Nightbot went on the sabbatical. He says, I'm done. There it is. Tina says, are you having celebration, Lydia, for 500? Usually not a big party. When you get to 1K, it's a bigger party. Yep. Tink says, Tina, who is Luann? Lulu. Lulu in here is Luann. Kathy says, got it. All right. For some reason, I'm not seeing her latest text. Yes, thank you. Michelle was typing it. Tink says, Timmy will have a giveaway when she hits 500. Awesome. Mumsy says, back again, chatting with my daughter who is working with my hubs today at our house, washing dishes and trying to get some things done. But I'm back now. All right. Lydia says, well, if I get 1K, then I'll do it. Tink says, oh, thank you. So, hi, Luann. Mumsy says, hello, Luann. And Crochet with Lulu says, hello, Timmy. How's everyone doing? Tina says the channels that have parties at least after every 100, especially after 500, they may grow much faster. The parties draw attention to your channels. Tink says, Timmy is listening. She says, good day to all of you. Kathy says, I'm okay. I'm glad. Kathy. Tina says, hi, Timmy in the bushes. Kathy says, working on my whips. So am I. Dawn says, I need 17 more subs to be able to go live. Not that I would, lol. I didn't know you needed a certain number, because I've been going live for about a year and a half now. Almost like right after, like within a couple months after I started my channel. Dawn says I'm a bit camera shy. Tink says Timmy is happy listening to all of you. Doretha says, heading to the shower, leaving you playing. Everyone have a great day. You too, Doretha. Kathy says, drop Dawn. And Kathy's link dropped. Dawn says, I'm 25 rounds away from colorway change on my hat, which is the halfway point. Awesome. Tina says, I just watch everyone. I don't like looking at myself. And Dawn says, well, to go live on mobile. Okay. Tink says, Dawn, how many do you have to go live? Dawn says, I almost exclusively use my phone for YouTube. Dawn says, Tink, 50. So Dawn's dropping her link. Tink says, so have the camera pointing at your hands while you crochet. Yeah. Luann's dropping her link. Dawn says, I'll have to get a tripod and manicure. Just wash your hands very nicely. Make sure there's nothing under your fingernails and you're good. Mumsy says, if I ever do any lives, I won't show our faces. I prefer not to for privacy reasons. Once it's out there, it's out there. Yep. Luann says, thank you. For what? Dawn says, thanks, Kathy. All right. I'm going to have to. Timmy had 256 so far. She's happy. All right. I will be right back, everyone. You chat amongst yourselves. you do so good at having the live streams. Thank you. I'm being me. You can't try to be someone else. So, all right, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys have been talking up a storm here. Okay. Let me show you. Okay, Kathy says, how are you feeling, Mumsy? Tink says, I agree, Luann. Mumsy says, yes, Luann, she does. She's a natural, and we all are like visiting and learn to know each other. I love it. I'm in bed, Kathy. Thanks for asking. I'm gradually getting better, though, and so grateful. My brother picked me up, and I went for supper with all of my family, whoever was at his house. So good to. Okay, I missed where that one goes. Tink says, Tina, I'm slower than a turtle on crochet, but it's fun. Wonderful. Dawn says, yep. I try to catch others' live streams as much as possible, but I enjoy Michelle's and try not to miss. Thank you. Hers and Kelly Crochet Adventures. They are my favorites. Awesome. Tina says, I have a call I need to take. I'll be right back. You can keep chatting. All right. To see my mom again and siblings, etc., says Mumsy. Okay, wonderful. Kathy says, Tink, me too. And Luann says, she sure is. I love attending while I can. I love meeting you all. Oh. Tina says, Tink, do you get your shawl started? Did you get your shawl started? Mumsy says, okay, Tina, thank you for that. Tink says, yes, Tina, row 3. Kathy says, my whips are a blanket and 2 shawls. Wonderful. And Tina says, great, Tink. That's wonderful. Mumsy says, you told us to, so we listened to you and talked to up a storm. You are a good teacher and we are good students. And Tina said, be right back. Tink says, I'm also trying out a pot holder too. How wonderful. Tina says, okay, I'm back, but might get another call soon. All right. Tink says, be right back. Thank you all for being here, and I love that you all love being here. I think it's great. Hey, I found a big ball of yarn attached to a project. You know what this is, right? More than just a big crochet hook. It's got a wire on the end. You know what that wire is for? For bigger pieces. And I've got a bunch of this is what's known as, what is it called? I knew the name of this. What is this called, Tina? Love the yarn. I found a lady yesterday said she loves mosaic crochet. Oh, wow. Tina says, I don't, yes, Kathy, you are correct. This is Tunisian crochet. I'm not very good at it, and this is the easiest stitch, most basic stitch, and on one side it looks like that. It tends to curl, as you can tell, but it's something I'm practicing. I'm not very good at it, but I've been practicing with this. This is Tunisian crochet. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, Tina, Tunisian crochet. So anyway, I just thought I'd introduce that to you all. Dawn says, I love Tunisian crochet. I tried doing a Tunisian crochet Afghan, like a sampler Afghan with a bunch of different squares made with different Tunisian crochet stitches. And they were all the same amount of stitches across and the same amount of rows. And they were all different sizes. I could not get that right. I couldn't make an Afghan. So after the third one, and they're all different sizes, I gave up. Kathy says TL Yarn Crafts does a lot of tutorials on it. Well, Jada in Stitches is the one I was following from that, and 3 different squares for that Afghan. They were all coming out different sizes, so I could not get them the same size no matter how I stretched them, pinned them, whatever, steamed them. I couldn't get it. So I gave up. I can't get the different stitches of Tunisian crochet, different blocks using those stitches to work out, be the same size. Mumsy says, back again, daughter chats, miss her. So good to see her here today. Awesome. Dawn says, did you see the blanket I'm making? I posted a short about one I'm making. I have not yet. Dawn says, Kathy, yep, that's who designed the blanket I'm making. Awesome. Kathy says, TL Young Crafts is better. Cool. And Luann says, I love watching Tunisian, but I haven't tried. Mosaic is pretty too, but I'm chicken, LOL. Yeah, I've done a little bit of mosaic, but nothing, not a blanket size. I've done squares that go on a blanket with a mosaic border. Kathy says she is actually a teacher. Who, me? Yeah, I'm a teacher, but there's a lot of teachers out there. As far as teaching crochet, no, I don't have a class. I don't teach. Dozer, how do I see your blanket? Says Luann. You're gonna have to go to her website and she did a short on her website for it. Luann says, you are so good, Michelle. With what? Crochet? I've been doing it a long time. Tink is back. Welcome back. Tina says, mosaic is actually very easy, but the yarn ends don't like them every row. You don't need them every row. Thank you, Dozer and Nightbot, says Luann. Tina says, why was Dawn's comment held for review? I have no idea. I didn't see her comment being held for review. Dawn says, I have to go for a little while. I have to call my mom. I don't know how long our chat will take today, but I tried to call her every day around the same time. Awesome. All right, Dawn. Your work is beautiful. Tina says, have a wonderful day, Dawn. And Dawn said, thank you, Lulu. All right. As far as me, I love being going live, but after a while, I run out of things to say. That's the problem I have. Some people can talk up a storm and they don't skip a beat. So this is what I've got left of this skein of yarn. Not much. I don't know how far it's going to get me. Luann says you do wonderful, Michelle. Thank you. Mumsy says, oh, we can help you. I can talk up a storm on typing when I'm in bed sick with no other social life. I got to talk to my son yesterday, which doesn't happen very often. Tink says, where do I see Dawn's blanket? You have to go to her website and look for her short that she put out. Mumsy says, I can't type when I lose my voice and when I'm too fatigued to talk, or I can. Yep. Luann says, is your family doing well, Michelle? As far as I know, they're all doing well. Tina says, yes, they do, even making multiple videos, just creating very interesting content and conversation, even if it's one-sided. Mumsy said, so glad. How is your son doing? He's doing all right. He's working full-time, going to school for cybersecurity. And he works out 6 days a week. And he's got to take care of his house. I haven't asked about his personal life. Tink says, Tina, I can't see Dawn's blanket. It's not on this channel. It's on her channel. Dozer Gets Crafty YouTube channel. Tina says, my husband says he's glad I'm online. He says I never shut up. He would miss you if you weren't there, Tina. Mumsy's laughing at what you said, Tina. Sarah says, I have a question for everyone. If it says 78% acrylic and 22% wool, but doesn't specify, what type of wool is it? I would assume the cheapest wool there is. Tina says, Michelle, guess what? Timmy bought the other day at Hobby Lobby. I would say she bought a knitting machine. Sarah's laughing at what Tina said. Tina said, Tink, it's in a short but a regular video. You just click where it says shorts and you'll see them. But yeah. Dawn says, I'm back. She was out shopping with one of my aunts. Ah, cool. Good for her. Dawn says, so it was just a quick check-in. Uh-huh. Tina says, then he'd complain it's too quiet. Mm-hmm. Exactly. My mother sent Casey and I a card, yes, or earlier this week, congratulating us on our grandchild. I'm her youngest, and none of her other grandchildren. She's got 8 grandchildren. None of the other 6 have given her great grandchildren. My daughter, who is my oldest, but I'm my mother's youngest, gave her a great grandchild, or is in the process of giving her a great grandchild, her first one. Tink says, I love that color on Dawn's blanket. Awesome. That is so cool. So my mother is pretty excited to be a great grandmother too. How exciting. Dawn says, I made the baby berry hat for my triplet nieces, each in a different color, but of the same yarn. Awesome. Triplet nieces. Wow. The blankets will match each hat. Wow. Tink says, Tina, Timmy says your husband ought to be blessed. And Dawn says they already have the hats. Awesome. Yep. Tina says, I put my rose back in that I frogged, and somehow the piece left over grew. I looked to see where I may have missed stitches or something. Wow. Oh, sweet. Tink Tink says, no, Michelle, she found and bought the Bible challenge cards. Now we have a game to play together. LOL. Awesome. She found them at Hobby Lobby? Cool. Tina is laughing at Timmy. You know, sometimes when the hallway is dark in my house, I end up bumping into, door frames and doorknobs to the closet. I just get black and blues all over my arms, sometimes walking down the hallway. Tina says, I must crochet tighter when I'm not so tired. Must be that, Tina. Tink says, Tina, Timmy said it won't be the same, but we will learn. As long as you keep coming to my lives when we play together, that's great. Dawn says, I do that in the light. They say that blue eyes don't see as well in the dark, and I find that so true the older I get. I've never had brown eyes, so I'm not sure if it's a blue-eyed thing or if it's because of the injuries I sustained in that accident. My eyes don't focus the same. They don't focus together. So one eye tends to be lazy when it's blocked, and then when I read, I have to readjust, refocus on whatever it is. But that's something from the head injuries I sustained as a child. I do that in the light. You guys are so funny. Crack me up. So this is what I got left. And then I gotta go get another skein of this. Tink says, I believe Timmy might need to take a nap. I hope she's okay, Tink. If not, can you please take her to the hospital? I don't know what her injuries are, how bad they are. Maybe a nap will help, but when did this injury happen? Tink? Tina says someone else on another channel somewhere just asked that question. Asked if anyone else had trouble or if they can walk through doorways without banging some part of their body somewhere. I don't think I'm that big yet where I can't fit through doorways, but Don says, I think the next projects I start will be crochet. Awesome. Tink says, oh my goodness. So Tink, when did this second injury happen? And how severe is it? Do you think she needs a doctor? I'm concerned about her, Tink. Like I said, she needs a walker in her house. Don says, my grandma had crocheted a set of Christmas carolers when I was little, and I used to play with them. It was carolers, a dog and a lamppost. Cool. Don says, I found the pattern and I want to make it and send it to my parents. It was my dad's mom. Awesome. That is so cool. She passed away about 20 years ago. Yeah, my grandmother, my mother's mother passed away about 22 years ago, 21 anyway. It'll be 22 in December. Tina says my kids were like that with their feet, banged their toes on every corner or anything constantly. I think they broke a few toes along the way. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Dawn. Your mom's mom just turned 96. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't imagine living that long. It may happen. Longevity runs in my family, not to 100, but in the 90s, mid to upper 90s. At least on my mother's side of the family. Yeah, that would be nice, Dawn, to send it to your parents. Dawn said she still lives alone and belongs to the Red Hat ladies. I have two aunts that live on either side of her, though, so she has family close. Good. My dad's uncle lived to be 90. I think he was older than 97. But when he was 90 and his wife was 90, they celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary, and it was in the paper. She was in a wheelchair. He would walk her, he would push the wheelchair, take her for walks every day. That is awesome. Tink says, yes, I will, Michelle. Her doctor said it's the muscle being bruised. She'll take an ibuprofen to kill the pain, but it may put her to sleep too. The second injury was tripping over a cord. It jangled her. So is she, can she put weight on that foot, on that leg that she hurt? Can she put weight on that leg, Tink? Luann says, that is so precious, Don. Yes, it is. It's so awesome to be able to do creative things like this. I love giving these as gifts. Not just to anybody though, because they have to know how much work goes into it. Because some people don't appreciate this kind of homemade stuff. Tina said, that sounds very painful to me. I don't have anywhere else to get arthritis, I don't think, at this point, though. Well, I couldn't imagine, because my body is shot from, the injuries I sustained as a child. So don't ask me to live that long. I'd rather go be with Jesus anyway. Tina is asking, can Timmy walk to the bathroom, Tink? And can you get her a walker today? She needs help, Tink, and I'm very concerned about her. Tink says, very slowly, I'll get ice for it and later massage it. Can you all get her a walker? Because when you're not there, she needs something to hold on to. Tink says, yes, Michelle. Mumsy says, well, I'm going to go now. Hubs is getting me some lunch and then back to bed again. You all take care. You too, Mumsy. Thank you for being here. Tink says, yes, Michelle. Thank you. Mumsy says, prayers for Timmy. Thank you. Tink says, okay, Mumsy, God bless. Racine just got off work. Tina says, or at least a cane walking stick or something. That won't work. She needs a walker. She's got a cane. She doesn't use it when she's home. Timmy said, thank you very much, Mumsy. And Tina says, take care. Have a blessed afternoon, Mumsy. And Tink says she has those. Cane, walking stick. Yeah. She needs a walker because she won't fall if she's got a walker. But she's got to use it. She doesn't use her cane at the house, unfortunately. Tina says she needs it ordered, so insurance will pay for it. Well, she was supposed to get a prescription yesterday. I told her she needed one earlier last week. And she said, I'm going to the doctor on Friday and I'll get a prescription for one on Friday. And then this happened. Tink says she has to call her doctor on Monday. When did this accident happen anyway, Timmy? Or Tink? You know, I'm pretty upset that she didn't get it sooner. She knew she had problems. She couldn't walk. She still has to go across the street to help her feed her neighbors' pets and take care of the plants. I'm kind of frustrated with it all. And I'll be here. I'll probably go shopping for her later. Well, good. She doesn't need to be going anywhere right now, especially not without a walker. Hi, Michelle J. How are you? Hello, Michelle, and everyone in chat. Hope you're doing well, Michelle. Tina says, why don't she start up her new phone while she's resting up? I think she needs to sleep. It's kind of what I think. Tink says she's using her cane or she doesn't move. She also has a lidocaine patch on. Well, good. Michelle J says, I'm doing okay. I'm glad. What are you working on, Michelle? And Tink says she will, Tina. All right. I'm working on a sweater, Michelle. One, two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18. And Tink says, hi, Michelle J. All right. Well, I finished another round. Takes me longer when I'm talking to you all. But this is my top so far. Michelle says I'm working on my sanity. As far as projects go, I'm organizing some things in my spare room. My 24-year-old son is moving back home, injured hip, and has to have surgery. Oh, wow. Wow. Tink says prayers for your son's health. Praying for your sanity, Michelle. Tina says, I'm going to have to get going and do a few things. I'm going yarn digging to hunt for some type of yarn again in my stash. Make another mess, probably. Uh-huh. That is awesome, though. Michelle says it just keeps coming. Uh-huh. It does. There's never an end to it, right? That's when we gotta say, Calgon, take me away. Tink says, oh boy, Tina, have fun. Yep. I found, oh, by the way, this was in a basket that I had crocheted in my room. And I saw this and I said, let me take that out. Maybe I'll start working on this some more. I did another 2 rows, I think, of it, but of this Tunisian crochet. I'm not very good at it. It takes me a long time. But the back side looks like this. That's the side I'm facing me when I'm working on it, always. Tina says, oh my, Michelle, purse for your son. Dawn says, Tina, if we don't see you tomorrow, we can call the search and rescue. That's a good one, Dawn. Tink says, Timmy likes your hooks and small crosses, Tina. Tina says, yes, I might buy myself under bags and boxes. Oh, bury yourself. Aha. Funny, funny. So the only thing I don't like about this is it tends to curl. I did buy a steamer. I'm afraid of trying to steam it with an iron because I'll hit it and then it'll melt because it's acrylic. So we'll see. I figured I would keep working on this and make it longer and maybe do a scarf or something with it. So that's an extra whip to practice whip. I ordered another bathing suit from Woman Within. It's a catalog company of women's clothing. I think they have men's clothing and housewares too, but I think I get primarily the women's clothing. And it's too tight on me. Even though it's the same size as one that fits me. Tina said, did I send you the table runner I created myself? I think you did. I'm not positive. Tina. Let's see. Tina. A while ago, before the bunny. Oh, yes, you did. Tina made that, created it herself. Isn't that wonderful? Tink says, oh, that's nice, Michelle. What's nice? I thought we were talking about this, but you said that before I showed you this. Michelle says, beautiful. I just sent it to you. So where are you putting it? The table runner, Tina? Is it in your living room? On your kitchen table? Yep, got it. It's for a Christmas gift for next year, getting a head start. That's a good head start, Tina. Awesome. So you're going to be making things all year round to give as Christmas gifts? That's awesome. Hmm. I showed my kids, well, my daughter and son-in-law came here for Christmas this year. And there's a picture I have of all my stuffed animals I've made, not all of them, but a lot of them, in the my living room on an ottoman. And I got them all sitting there, teddy bears, dolls, other animals, my giraffe that I crocheted, teddy bears. And so when my daughter came, I said, yeah, I've been busy making stuffed animals for the baby, for my grandbabies. And I said, you want to take some home? Oh, no. Who knows if I can find someone to give them to? I'm sure you will, Tina. Tank says, well, Timmy's sleeping, and I need to go to the store and check on her neighbor. All right, Tink. Thank you for being here, and thank you for taking care of Timmy. Tina says it's for my daughter's sister-in-law. Mine don't want anything else crochet, so I'll make them for her in-laws. There you go. So what does my daughter do? I gotta show you this. She crocheted that. Pretty incredible to me. Tink says, God bless all of you. Tina says, have a blessed afternoon, Tink. Yes, have a wonderful day. Take care. Yes, Tina, she did a great job. I think so too. So I guess she doesn't want my crocheted toys for her kids, but she wants to crochet them herself. Yeah, she did do a great job. She said she made some alterations. And to think after I taught her the basics of crochet, she had no desire to learn any more from me. Tina says she's more like her mother than she ever thought, than she ever wanted to be. Yeah. That's so funny. That little ball fell. I will be right back. I'm going to get more coffee. Tina says, okay, talk to you all later. Going staff busting, hunting. Probably see you in the morning. All right, Tina, have a great day. Bye. Thanks for hanging out with me and us. I'm trying to figure out. Hi, Gloria. How are you? She says, hi, Michelle and everyone in chat. How are you? It's so good to have you here. I'm working on a top for me. How are you doing? What are you drinking and what are you working on? I'm using yarn from my stash to make this top. I don't know why sometimes I felt like I needed to have all the colors in multiples. I think that's what we all like. Have our pick of what we want. But rather than go to the store to go shopping, I've been going in my stash to go shopping. And hopefully I don't run out before finishing the project. Gloria says, I'm drinking water and mushroom coffee. Never heard of it. Chillaxing and cleaning. Gotta finish a bucket and package up orders. Well, cool. All right. Bucket hat. Cool. I'm working on this. I started the Somebody this past week, and I got all the parts made except for the head, which she is gonna be teaching tomorrow, doing the tutorial for the Somebody head tomorrow. I got all the other parts done. I've got them in parts. I don't have any pieces attached to anything yet. So I'm looking forward to getting that done. I'm hoping to get my top done today, at least the length of the body part. I still have the sleeves to do. I've made a bucket hat last year. I think it was last year. I took a class with somebody, the president of our crochet guild, our local crochet guild. But that's great. So you sell your stuff too, Gloria? I have not. Do you have an Etsy store or something, Gloria? Well, it seems I've got everybody left. I've only got 2 people in here, it says. Huh. And I don't know who's here. Oh, Michelle is still listening while cleaning. Awesome. Well, it's hard for me to start talking unless other people are talking too. It's hard for me to chat while working, but I listen internally. It's a great distraction, and I love this group. Thank you. Wow, everyone disappeared. Yes, intently. Yeah. Yeah, everybody left. You're the only one here, Michelle. Gloria's still here, too. It says there's only one person here. That throws me off. So, all right. Well, all I'm doing is working on my sweater until tomorrow when I could work on my bunny some more. Strange. Uh-huh. Yes, it is strange, Michelle. But I know Tink left and Timmy was listening with her, and Tina left. So it's just the 2 of you. I didn't know you make somebody. The somebody from Mrs. C's cottage. I started out with the legs. I started out with the blue, and I didn't have enough for much more than 1 leg. So I decided to take it down to doing shoes, blue shoes for the bunny. And then I used the variegated for the other. I've got 2 arms like this one and 2 ears like this one. And then I've got the body with a solid lilac. And she's gonna give the directions for the head tomorrow. I never watched her videos while she was live. So that's why you don't know that I'm making them. But I'm letting you all know that I'm making it. Michelle says I might do a somebody someday. I just don't like amigurumi and I can't imagine doing one at this point. I hear you. Dawn says you caught up fast. It doesn't take that long. That's kind of the only thing that I did stop this so I could make the somebody get caught up to that. And so now I'm working on this top some more. I'm hoping to finish this weekend, but I don't know. At least the length. Then I might get to the arms, sleeves. And now it says there's 4 people in here. I don't know. It said there was one when there were 2 people that I knew of. But if Dawn, you didn't leave, then there were 3 people in here. But I ran out of that variegated yarn too, so I couldn't, had to, okay, you left for a minute. So I couldn't do the body with that variegated yarn. Can't do the head with the variegated yarn either. So I found the lilac. I had a whole skein of it, so. And it matches well with the variegated. Now it says there's 2 people in here. Hey, that's okay. Michelle says, so I want to explain, if I ever am here and just disappear, it's 99% of the time because my mother calls and she's declining fast with her dementia. All right. And I can't read that. She calls between 10 to 20 times a day. Wow. Dawn says, oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Yeah. So she doesn't live with you, Michelle? Does she live alone? Michelle says it's live. We are trying to get her help. She does live alone. Okay. Wow. Yes, that's why she calls you. I'm sorry, I heard a car door close. Must have been the neighbors. She has someone comes a few times a week, but that's not enough. Nope, that is not enough.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's there.
My husband says, hello, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's there. Don says hi, and Michelle J says, hello, Casey. So I'm on the part of this now that does crisscrosses. Sometimes those are a challenge for me because my right hand shakes.
Stones.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's stuff I'm not allowed to have.
Right.
Selfish.
Uh-huh.
And then you laugh about it. Okay. Might go get me some ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will her insurance cover Help or no? Michelle. Michelle says she's in Medicare and Medicaid, and we are fighting. They said we will have to pay the first year for a facility. And Michelle says she needs more care than I can physically or mentally give her. Yep, I understand that. Very complicated. Yep. I asked that because my father-in-law, when he wasn't doing well, but he had the money to pay for that. And my sister-in-law took care of, she was on his account. Actually, the two oldest kids were. So they paid his bills and all that stuff. I have a lot of my own health issues and struggles to take care of myself on a daily basis. Yes, I understand that, Michelle. That makes it tough. I understand. We can't find a facility that's less than $3,500 a month for her care she needs. Yep. And even that you got to be very careful on. Prayers for you, Michelle. Dawn says 18 more rows till halfway point now. Woohoo! I'll be so glad to be knitting in a different color. Wow. That'll be so awesome. Yeah, knitting takes me forever, Dawn, so I'd prefer to stay crocheting. I'm gonna head out, everyone, for now. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day. We will keep you in our prayers, Michelle. And Don, I hope your Afghan goes well. Don says, bye, Michelle. Thanks. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Take care, everyone. Bye.